Hey guys, hey, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is Smokey, Steve, and Mark. Oh, yes, it is. Welcome or welcome back. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Oh, it's so great to see you. And, oh yeah, the coffee shop is open, y'all. And it is 4th of July week here in the States, so it's red, white, and barood for you. Like that? You like that? I don't know. I find it hard to believe that I came up with that, but I was trying to find words that rhymed with blue. I had hue, I had hue, and then I was like, barood would work. But yeah, we've done the coffee shop videos in the past, and they're so much fun, and we are gonna have a blast tonight. Y'all, we have recipes, we have projects, we even have a throwback to do too. So we're gonna be quite busy, so we better get caffeinated, huh? And you know what? Well, our little pastry case here at the coffee shop, well, it's empty, so we better fill that up with something. So why don't we run over into the kitchen and whip something delicious up? Come on. Oh yes, delicious is the right word for this recipe. Oh, we are gonna make some black bottom cupcakes, y'all. So delicious. Oh my gosh, it's a moist chocolate cake with a creamy cheesecake-like filling. Oh, and all around mocha-y. Oh, it's so good. So come on, let's do this. It all starts with our ingredients, right? And here they are. So you will need 3 bowls, and in our first bowl here, we have 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese, which we brought to room temperature. And the first thing we're going to do is beat that up until it's nice and smooth. And to that, we're going to add 1/3 cup of sugar, and 1 whole egg, and a pinch of salt, which I had in my sugar there. And then we are going to beat this up again until it's nice and smooth. And smooth we are. And then we're going to stir in 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. All right. And this is our cheesecake filling, okay? So now we're just gonna set this aside until we're ready to use it. So over here, we have our dry ingredients. And in this bowl here, we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1/3 cup of powdered cocoa, unsweetened of course, 1.5 teaspoons of espresso powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we're just gonna whisk that all together. All right, now we're gonna set that aside as well. On to our wet ingredients. So now in this bowl here, I have 1 cup of whole milk, 1/3 cup of vegetable or canola oil, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, homemade if you got it, and that is it. And we're just going to mix this together. All right, there we go. And at this point, now that we're all whisked up together there, we're going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients gradually, just a little bit at a time, maybe in thirds there we'll do it. And we're going to mix well after each addition. Batch last. Yo, I smell chocolate. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is our cupcake batter. Ooh, it's all ready to go. Oh, it smells so good. Well, it smells like chocolate, and it does smell a little bit like vinegar because, of course, there's vinegar in there. I like recipes that use, like, our ulterior, I call them, because we don't use it as much these days, but ways of raising, instead of baking powder or, fluffed up egg whites, this uses vinegar and baking soda, and it'll give it a real nice lift to it. Okay, I think I mixed it enough here. Okay, so now at this point, we're going to get 2 muffin tins. Oh, yes. And we're going to line them with cupcake liners. I got my little fancy dancy ones out for these. I like these. And we're going to fill these up 1/3 of the way full with our chocolate cake batter. That's about 1/3 there. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And now we top with a heaping tablespoon of our cheesecake filling. Oh, oh man. I just love making stuff like this. I mean, can you tell? Oh my goodness. Okay, and now we bake, and we bake in a 350-degree oven until a toothpick inserted into the cake portion of our cupcakes, not the cheesecake, but the cake portion, comes out nice and clean. And that'll be anywhere from 20 to 23 minutes. Ooh, dun 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 dun. Ooh, I'm happy with the way they turned out. Black bottom cupcakes. All right. So now we're just gonna let these rest for a little bit, about 5 minutes to 10 minutes, just to let them cool down. Okay. All right. Check these babies out. All right, so we're nice and cold here, and our last step, which is totally optional, by the way, you don't have to do this, but I really think it adds something great to these cupcakes. I just whipped up a little drizzle here, and all this is powdered sugar with some strong brewed coffee until we get that consistency that we like a drizzle consistency there. And I'm going to go ahead and put mine in a pastry bag with a very small tip on it, and I'm like a tip very small like that. And I'm doing that because I don't want to get the icing, on my wrappers here, But if you have regular liners, just go ahead and drizzle. All right, let me go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, drizzle, drizzle, drizzle me, baby, drizzle me. All right, there we go. Some with, some without. Oh yes, I'm so happy. Oh, I am really happy. Oh, don't these look good? Oh, I can't wait to dig into these. Really pretty easy recipe to do too, and absolutely delish. So there you have it, our black bottom cupcakes. Yeah! Okay, I'm back because we have something sweet. Now we need something savory. And I've been getting a lot of requests lately for spice rubs and seasoning blends for the summer. So what a perfect opportunity to share with you my coffee steak rub. Oh, and even if you don't like coffee, you're gonna love this rub. The flavors in this are absolutely amazing. So here's what we need. So our ingredients are 2/3 of a cup of ground coffee, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar, and then we have 2 tablespoons each of black pepper, kosher salt, and garlic powder or granulated garlic. And then we have 1 tablespoon of dried rosemary and 1 teaspoon each of paprika and cinnamon. And y'all, it is so easy to make this. We're just gonna get ourselves a large bowl here, and we're going to add all of our ingredients right to the bowl. Dun, 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 and dun. And then using a whisk, we are just going to whisk this all together until it's really, really combined. Oh. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, I haven't made this for so many years. I'm really anxious to use this summer. All right, and that really is all there is to it. So now you're going to want to store this in maybe a mason jar or a Tupperware container that has a really good lid. And this will last at least 6 months right in your pantry in an airtight container, okay? And This makes an excellent gift too. I have these little tins here, and I've used these before. I've used them for candles and stuff. This is perfect for our rub today. We're just gonna put some in here like this. Okay, we'll put the lid on. Now this recipe here, this will make about 2 cups of rub, and I do recommend using about 1 tablespoon per pound of meat when you use it. And if you want to make more, like if you want to make a bunch of these for gifts, you can double or triple the recipe. And if you just want to make a small batch for yourself, you can always cut the recipe in half too, okay? And then finally, I just whipped up little labels here. Oh, that we're gonna put right on our tin. And our coffee steak rub. How about that? I was thinking, wouldn't it be nice, like a special occasion picnic, like a family reunion or something, to give them something like this to take home with them? I think that'd be a wonderful idea. But there you have it, our coffee steak rub. Oh yeah! You enjoy, thank you. Oh, how about that recipe? Ooh, black bottom cupcakes. Ooh, nice. We have our little pastry case all filled up here, and hopefully we'll sell out by the end of the night. I'm sure we will, because these are absolutely delicious. And how about that steak rub, y'all? We might as well offer that here at the coffee shop too, Anyway, oh man. So, coffee, obviously, we've baked with it, we've made a rub with it, but we haven't talked about the most obvious, coffee as a beverage, right? And for that, we are going to go back in time. Yep, it's time for a throwback recipe. Oh yes, for this throwback, we're going all the way back to 2020 to a video that we called Chit Chat and How to Make a Dalgona Coffee. Now, a Dalgona coffee, it was a viral sensation a few years ago, and it shows no sign of stopping. It's still as popular as ever. And with good reason too. It's absolutely delicious, and it's easy and fun to make. So, how the heck do you make it? Well, all you need is, equal parts of instant coffee, sugar, and hot water. And then you're just going to combine those up in a bowl. Give that a little whisk there. Just like that. And then we are going to whip that up until it's nice and smooth and creamy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And to make this delicious beverage, just grab yourself a coffee mug or a glass, and then you're going to fill it about 3/4 of the way full with milk of your choice. Almond milk, whole milk, soy milk, any kind of milk will work just fine. And then you're going to spoon that whipped mixture right on top, as much as you want there. And then, of course, you can always finish it off with some coarse sugar or cinnamon or powdered cocoa on top of it too. And this drink, you can serve it hot or cold or even over ice. And that's all there is to it. Creamy, sweet, delicious Dalgona coffee. So there's a new viral coffee sensation out there. Have you ever heard of salted coffee? Interesting, huh? Well, this Vietnamese coffee is made by combining sweetened condensed milk with Vietnamese coffee, and then it's topped with a salted cream. Ooh, it sounds actually pretty good, doesn't it? Now, a small no-frills cafe in Vietnam's historical city of Hue is widely credited with, creating this beverage. And the coffee name and the cafe's name is pretty telling. It's Cafe cafe why. And cafe, well, means coffee. And why? Well, that means salt in Vietnamese. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty intrigued by this drink. It's DIY time! Oh, yes, it is! Coffee also has some, beauty uses for it too, like what we're gonna make today. Today, we're gonna make a coffee body scrub. Oh man, it's exfoliating and invigorating. Oh, it's absolutely great, let me tell you. And just like our steak rub, it makes a wonderful gift too. So this DIY coffee scrub, it helps wash away all that gunk and grime, and it adds essential nutrients to keep our skin looking healthy and youthful. And you know what? It is especially good for those with stretch marks or cellulite, as it's said that the caffeine in the coffee grinds helps stimulate the skin to remove marks. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so let's make this. So in my bowl here, I have 2 cups of coffee grinds. And here we have 1 cup of brown sugar. And then to that, we are going to add, oh yes, vitamin E oil. And we are going to add 1/2 teaspoon of that. Bam! All right. And then we're also going to add 1/2 teaspoon sweet almond oil. Yep. Oh, you know what? This has nutrients in it. You really can't go wrong. There we go. And then in addition to that, we're going to add about 15 drops of sweet orange oil. Oh, this makes it smell so wonderful, y'all. There we go. Oh, nice. All right, so really, that's all the ingredients there. And we are just going to take a whisk, and we're going to whisk this all together until it's thoroughly combined. And I do mean really thoroughly combined there, okay? Okay. All right. Ooh, nice. Just like that. There we go. No brown sugar lumps in there or anything. Looks good. Smells good too. Oh, and then I just got some jars here, little mini mason jars, and that. And I do recommend using a glass jar for this. And these were just actually these candles from the Dollar Tree that I burnt down, and then I cleaned the jars out, and we're going to repurpose it for our coffee scrub here. And well, obviously we're just going to fill it up like this. Tap, 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 tap. There we go. And then comes with a nice wooden lid. Like that. See what I mean? Wouldn't this make a really nice gift? I think so. And this one too, all of them look really, really, really nice. And now this coffee scrub, like any DIY coffee scrub, should last, at least 3 months in one of these containers that are they're airtight, but it'll go faster than that, because once you use this once, you're going to be like, wow, really, really feels good. I know some people might be leery about using coffee on their skin, but I'm telling you, once you give it a try, you're really, really going to like it. It's excellent. I mean, it exfoliates the skin, but it's not too harsh, You know what I'm saying there? It's like any other type of sugar scrub. We've made sugar scrubs in the past here, and if you did that, then you'll know, what I mean there. You're like, I don't know about putting this on my skin, but, it does work, and it is really good. And but like any other type of beauty product out there, you kind of want to make sure, try it on a little piece of skin first, just to make sure you don't have any reactions to it. But these are all good ingredients here. The coffee I got was organic coffee. It doesn't have to be, but it just kind of feels better, I guess, to say it's organic. I don't know. And then I went ahead and made up some You know me and my labels, especially if we're going to do a gift. I made a label to put on the top of them, just like that. And you know what else I would recommend? Definitely getting these little tiny wooden spoons to go along with it if you're going to give a gift. You know, you just don't want to have multiple people putting their fingers in there, you know, and using it. This way it keeps, you know, keeps your fingers out of it. So, well, there you have it. Our DIY coffee body scrub. Oh yes! Oh, you are going to love these cupcakes. You really are. Have a good evening now. Oh, wow. You guys, I had such a wonderful time today. And I think it's about time to close up the coffee shop. I know. Boo-hoo. But, you know, I do have a couple things to tell you. First of all, a little later in the week, I'm thinking maybe Wednesday or Friday, I'll be checking in with you with a little mental health update. I did do a little, you know, a health update in the last Mondays with Mark, but I've been getting some questions about my mental health and the medications I'm on and things like that. So I thought I would do a mental health check-in this week, okay? And also, y'all, mark your calendars because you're invited this Sunday at 6 o'clock right here on the channel. We're going to celebrate Steve's birthday. It's actually his birthday on that day. And you know, we always try to something for him every year. So this year, we're going to do a live Steven's birthday party. So we'll see you 6 o'clock on Sunday, okay? Yes, you know, I had a wonderful time tonight, and of course, I hope you did too. You know, I wanted the video to be fun and entertaining and maybe a little informative, and I don't know, I think we accomplished that today. So thank you so much for visiting the coffee shop today. Definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that like button too. Okay, would really appreciate that one. And all of our contact information is listed right down below. That would be our P.O. box and our email address. If you have any questions on anything that we did today, just go ahead and shoot me an email, okay? Check us out over on social medias. That would be X and Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again, everybody. I'm about ready to close up the shop here. You definitely have a fantastic week, okay? And I'll see you next time. Ciao, everybody. Mwah! One or two coffees? Two? Okay.